I'm back today. This is Shyam Krishnamurthy from the interview portal. Today I'm going to talk to you about another very interesting career uh, related to films. I know I've got requests from a lot of students about careers, different careers in films, and there are a lot of wrong notions that students have that if a career in films has to be only with respect to a mainstream one, like being an actor or an actress or something related to acting. As we all know, movies are grand spectacles, right? And it takes a lot of effort to make a movie, ranging from anytime from 6 months to even 3-4 years, and lot of different creative skills come together. A lot of different people with different creative backgrounds come together in the making of a successful movie, right? So without wasting any time, let's look at a few interviews of people who have created a career for themselves in movies. As said earlier, this is our website, theinterviewportal.com. These are all the different interviews that we publish. Each interview has a set of tags defining the interviews as to what area that interview is related to. You can in fact click on the tags also. For example, here this interview has an electrical tag. If you click on this electrical tag, for example, open it in a new tab, you will actually see all the interviews relevant to electrical engineering, electrical area. Different careers. It could be engineering, it could be electrical design, embedded engineering. So each of these tags is actually a clickable link that allows you to go to watch, to see interviews, read about interviews in that relevant area. Now let's click Control F and search for the category films. Let's go down. So you see films. Let's click on films. It's loading. So let's refresh the page. Okay, so as you can see, we have the category films, and here you have couple of interviews, several interviews of people who have pursued a career related to films. Let's start with scriptwriter. This person actually a very interesting area related to writing. A lot of students are interested in writing. They're good writers, they're creative writers, they love storytelling, they listen to a lot of stories, they've been influenced by stories, but when it comes to creating a career, they are clueless, right? What do we do with our storytelling skills? This person actually did her degree in media and entertainment, and she's actually working with several producers and directors in Hindi film world, and writing scripts for TV serials, mini films, short films, and feature films. Script writing is a very creative area where you need to think about different types of stories. You need to think about what kind of stories will appeal to your target segment, to younger people, older people, family oriented stories, a lot of different areas. And there is a lot of potential for this career as long as you have creative thinking and you can write well, you can communicate your ideas well in a creative and an enjoyable way. So she's actually created a career in storytelling. She writes scripts and screenplays for movies. Now, as we all know, because of so many healthcare issues like coronavirus, lot of films are being released in the OTT platform, right, through Amazon Prime, Netflix. So that creates more opportunities for writers who can actually collaborate with third-party producers and directors to create fantastic content for OTT, right? So when you think, if you feel you're a good writer, think about a career in script writing. Next is a career of a film critic. Film critic is another area where you use your writing skills to dissect a movie. Before any movie releases, it is shown actually to a select audience of professionals who are also called critics, who actually review the movie and talk about the technical aspects, non-technical aspects, acting, direction, the skill sets, they'll talk about the different departments of filmmaking in a very scientific way. It is not like an amateur critic, right? They are all professional critic who actually studied some kind of journalism, maybe even film journalism, but they are very critical about the movie. So that the idea of film criticism is to let the audience know before they watch a movie, if they really want to watch that movie, is it worth their time. So film criticism is a very important area, and film producers and directors rely a lot on good film critics who can shed who can give a very neutral opinion about the movie, so viewers can decide if they want to watch the movie or not. Film critics also play a very important role in an area called film programming, where we know that in today's world there are so many third-party independent producers and directors who have made fantastic movies, but don't have the platform to show it to the entire world. They have a limited platform. So film programmers actually view such movies for a niche audience and promote and try to promote those movies to various film festivals happening around the world, so different types of people, the different audiences get to see the movie and spread word of mouth about the movie, right? Film programming is a very important area, especially for professionals who are interested in watching good films. They can really help promote the film through publicity and help it reach its intended audience, whether it is people or whether it is judges in film festivals. So film programming is film criticism is one more area. Third is digital media professional. Digital media professional. This area is also related to films in the sense that a lot to do with content, digital content. Now nowadays we watch so much in so many articles, so many videos on YouTube, on TV. Because of 4G and 5G speed of data, and because our bandwidth has increased, a lot of us watch interactive content. So many companies, many corporates are promoting their products, promoting their services in an interactive way to communicate better, in a better way with their audience. So a digital media professional is another a creative person who thinks of different kinds of ideas to promote businesses and services for a company through an interactive storytelling platform. This person worked on several projects for Amol and a few other companies, where she created 50 short films around the different products and products of Amol to make it more enticing to the end consumer through different videos. Digital media professional, if you're interested in combining your interest in storytelling with video content, interactive content, is a fantastic area. Next is a creatives producer. This professional works with Discovery and is responsible for creating promos and trailers for upcoming programs in the Discovery Channel. Right? Anyone who has seen Discovery Channel will always see promos of new programs coming up in the time when we have advertising slots. When we are watching a program, there is a break in between programs, right? And during the break, Discovery adds several promos and trailers of upcoming programs, and those promos and trailers actually act as an incentive for us to see the new program. For example, when Rajnikant's program with Bear Grylls was to come on Discovery, they aired the promos so many times during breaks, right? And when we saw those promos, we really wanted to see the actual program. So the goal of the promos is to make it so eye-catching, so interesting, probably in 10 seconds or 15 seconds. You have a very short time span of 30 seconds, within which you have to have a crisp delivery of the particular message. How interesting, how good the program would be, so the target audience, whether it is kids, whether it is teenagers or parents or middle-aged people, would really want to watch the program when it finally airs. So creative producer working on promos, coming up with the concept of promos to make it eye-catching. Then the next one is character rigor in animation. Animation is one more fantastic area where you have you have artists who actually create 2D illustrations of various characters, and then those 2D illustrations are converted to 3D models, which we finally see in the picture. So many movies have come, right? Shrek, we have seen Snow White, we have seen so many different animation movies, right, which we love, we enjoy. So animation is a very difficult area because you need to make art look like real. So when you create 3D models based on 2D illustration drawings, those 3D models have to move like human beings, right? So that concept is called rigging. Rigging is like this puppeteer who stands behind and try to make the puppets move. But making the puppet move looks very rudimentary, right? This is very sophisticated digital rigging using digital bones. So you have frames inserted in these models, 3 models, and you use digital programming to move these models in a realistic way, the way a human being moves. If you see Walt Disney movies, many of these Pixar movies, they look so lifelike. They are all 3D models, but they move like humans. Their expressions, facial expressions, everything is like humans. Why? Using 3D rigging. So rigging is a concept where you use digital bones in these 3D models to make them move like humans. Their hands, their legs, their body, entire body, their expressions, when they laugh, they cry. So rigging is a fantastic area. Read this interview of a rigging professional. Next is sound designer. Sound designer, when you see a movie, just imagine a movie without sound. You would not feel the emotions. You will not see the drama. You will not feel the drama, right? So no matter what sound, what the movie is about, whether it is like horses galloping or a person swimming in the swimming pool, all those natural sounds that are created for each action in the movie comes from sound design. So if horses are galloping, you may not need to actually have real horses galloping. You may want to just create the sound which is similar to a sound created by a horse galloping. That is the creativity in sound design. You create a sound that is very similar to the actual activity without doing the actual activity in the movie. So just imagine the producer or director is going to come with you with a scene, and you need to create the sound for the scene, emotional or real action of the scene, everything created by you based on your vision of sound. And then next, these are all very creative areas, and next is the art director. Art director actually basically works on the vision of the production designer. That is, movies like Bahubali are heavily dependent on art direction because they all deal with a plot that was that was long back, that about a village or a city that came up 100 200 years ago, right? So you need to create a village or create a town similar to what existed 100 200 years ago, with the kind of appliances, kind of clothing, kind of people, kind of language. So production designer conceptualizes the entire look and feel of that era, and the art director tries to implement the design of the production designer. So he really works on the art, piece of art. This is a great collaboration between production designer, art director, and the director to create the look and feel of the film based on the requirements. Very creative. So as you can see, all these are extremely creative areas in filming. All these different creative professionals act together to bring this magnum opus on the screen, which we enjoy for 3 hours. So if you're really interested in something like this, I request you to read the stories of these people to try to understand what they did, where they studied, what their skill sets were, and that will really help you. Hope you enjoyed the session today. Talk to you later in the next session. Thank you.